Nobody
Nobody taught
taught
your
your
cat to
cat
do
to do this.
No one trained them, no one rewarded them, no one showed them how. But every single day, in millions of homes across the world, cats do the exact same thing the
I'm
moment their
home!
favorite human walks
Oh,
through the
hello,
door.
my
They
sweeties.
stretch.
I
Long,
missed you
slow,
too.
deliberate. Front paws forward, spine arching, sometimes a wide yawn thrown in for good measure. The whole dramatic production. And every single day, millions of owners watch it happen and think absolutely nothing of it. Here is what nobody tells you, that stretch is not random. It is not leftover sleep. It is not your cat being indifferent to your arrival. That stretch is a statement, one of the most quietly profound things your cat knows how to say. And once you understand what it actually means, you will never watch your cat stretch the same way again. 1. It is a greeting. But deeper than you think. Let's start with the foundation, because most people get this partially right and completely wrong at the same time. Yes, the stretch your cat does when you walk in is a greeting. But it is not a greeting the way a dog jumping at the door is a greeting. It is not excitement, not urgency, not desperation for your attention. It is something far more sophisticated than any of that. When your cat stretches in front of you, they are performing what animal behaviorists call a displacement behavior turned social signal. In the wild, stretching serves a purely physical function. It reactivates muscles, restores circulation, and prepares the body for movement after rest. But domestic cats have taken this private physical act and transformed it into something they perform for you. Publicly. Deliberately. At the exact moment you appear. Think about what that means. Your cat is taking something they do alone, something intimate and physical, and choosing to do it in your presence, directed at you. Dr. Mikel Delgado, a certified cat behavior consultant and researcher at UC Davis, has noted that cats who stretch toward their owners are displaying a relaxed, socially bonded behavior that only occurs in the presence of someone they feel completely unthreatened by. This is not casual. A cat that feels unsafe, anxious, or indifferent does not stretch in front of you. Stretching requires a momentary physical vulnerability, the spine extended, the belly briefly exposed, the body temporarily unable to spring into defensive action. Your cat is choosing that vulnerable moment and placing it directly in front of you. That is trust. Announced without a single sound. TWO, the direction of the stretch tells you even more. Here is the detail that most owners never notice, and it carries a meaning all its own. Pay attention to which direction your cat stretches. Does the stretch go toward you, front paws reaching forward in your direction, body leaning into your space? Or does the stretch go in a neutral direction, with your cat simply stretching wherever their body happens to be pointing?
The
A stretch
detail that
reaches
most
toward you is
owners
something
never
behaviorists
notice.
refer to as an affiliative gesture, a movement that physically closes the distance between two individuals to signal positive social intent. Your cat is not just stretching. They are stretching at you. Reaching toward you. Inviting connection with their body before a single step has been taken. In feline social dynamics, closing distance is a significant act. Cats are territorial, independent, and cautious about proximity by nature. A cat that chooses to extend their body in your direction, even by a few inches, is making a conscious social overture. They are saying, "I want to be closer to you. I am glad you are here. Come toward me." The appropriate response? Move toward them. Crouch down. Let them sniff your hand. Follow the invitation. When you do, you are completing a social exchange your cat initiated, and that completion deepens the bond every single time it happens. 3. The yawn that comes with it is not rudeness. Almost every owner has experienced this. You walk in, your cat stretches dramatically, and then opens their mouth in the widest, most extravagant yawn you have ever seen. Right in your face. Sometimes with sound effects. And the human instinct is to laugh, or to feel vaguely insulted. Your cat literally yawned at your arrival. But here is what the yawn actually signals in this context: safety. Complete, total, unguarded safety. Yawning is a parasympathetic nervous system response, meaning it is controlled by the part of your cat's nervous system that governs rest, relaxation, and recovery. It is physically impossible for a cat to yawn while their stress response is active. A frightened cat cannot yawn. An anxious cat cannot yawn. A cat that feels threatened, unsure, or on alert cannot produce a yawn. Their body simply will not allow it. So when your cat yawns directly in your face as part of their greeting stretch, they are giving you an involuntary physiological confirmation that your presence triggers their relaxation response. You walked in, and their nervous system shifted from baseline to safe. The yawn is the proof. It is their body doing something it can only do when everything feels completely okay, and doing it the moment you appeared. That is not rudeness. That is the highest biological compliment your cat's body knows how to give. 4. Why they only do it for certain people. You may have noticed something. Your cat stretches for you. But perhaps not for your roommate. Not for your visiting relative. Not for the house guest who has been staying for a week. Only for specific people, and if you pay attention, those people are always the ones your cat has decided to fully trust. This is not coincidence, and it is not favoritism in the human sense. It is your cat's social bonding system operating with extraordinary precision. Research into cat-human attachment, including studies by ethologist John Bradshaw, confirms that cats form genuine selective attachments, not to everyone in a household equally, but to specific individuals based on the quality and consistency of their interactions. A cat that stretches in greeting only does so for people who have passed a threshold of trust that their nervous system has been quietly calculating for months or even years. Every time you fed them without sudden movements. Every time you let them leave when they wanted to leave. Every time you respected a hiss or a flattened ear instead of pushing forward. Every gentle interaction that told your cat's nervous system, this person is safe, all of it was being recorded. And the stretch is the receipt. It is your cat's body telling you, the account is full. The trust is complete. You made it. 5. What to do when your cat stretches at you. Most owners do one of two things when their cat stretches at them. They either ignore it completely, walking past, distracted, missing the moment entirely, or they immediately reach down and start petting the cat, which occasionally works and occasionally gets them a swat depending on the cat's mood. There is a better response. And it respects what your cat is actually communicating. When your cat stretches toward you, slow down. Do not rush past. Do not immediately grab them. Instead, lower yourself to their level, crouch or sit down. Make yourself smaller and less imposing. Extend one hand slowly, fingers loosely together, and let your cat make the next move. Let them sniff, let them press their head forward if they want to, let them complete the interaction on their terms. This response tells your cat something enormously important: I received your message. I am responding. I am here. It confirms for your cat that the communication channel between you is open and working, and cats who feel genuinely heard by their humans become more communicative, more affectionate, and more openly bonded over time. The stretch is an opening. How you respond to it determines whether that opening widens or quietly closes. Your cat has never read a book about body language. They have never been taught what their stretch means or how it lands on the humans who watch it. They simply do it, instinctively, naturally, every time you walk into a room and something in their nervous system says, there they are. The safe one. The long front paw reach. The arching spine. The yawn that follows. None of it is accidental. All of it is meant for you, a greeting built from trust, expressed through the body, offered every single day to the person their whole nervous system has decided is worth opening up for. Next time your cat stretches when you walk in, slow down. See it for what it is. Respond like you understood. Because now you do. If this gave you a new way to see your cat today, share it with someone who has a cat that stretches at them every morning. And if you want to keep understanding your cat at this level, subscribe. Your cat is communicating constantly. We are just getting started.